Hi, welcome back to Stress Free Glamour. My name is Janet. I don't think I've ever introduced myself on the videos before, but my name is Janet, not Jeanette, just so everyone knows. I'm 48 years old, soon to be 49, and I've struggled with putting on makeup only because a lot of the videos that are out there are for younger people. They're great videos, they're absolutely amazing, but they are typically for younger people. And so my videos are specifically geared toward older people only because I'm older. So anyway, I would like to go over an eyeshadow look I wore just recently. I actually called it my intimidation look, only because it gave me a lot of confidence. I actually had to go in front of a planning and zoning meeting for my village, and basically to argue against something. And I wore the eyeshadow to help give myself a bolster of confidence. So I'd like to go through that look that I wore that day. So starting off with bronzer. I'm going to start off with this bronzer. This is the, oh, by the way, I already have my foundation on. My foundation is my Fenty, the 210 with my concealer. And then I also have the Fenty Butter pressed powder on. And then I have my eyebrows on. And that's the Urban Decay, the dual-ended pencil. It's, can't remember the name of it. I'll put it in the description. But anyway, so this is Marc Jacobs, and this is the color Tantric, and this is my bronzer. So I'm going to put some bronzer on. And as I've mentioned probably repeatedly, I am horribly, or I should say my vision is horrible. I'm not horribly. My vision is absolutely horrible. I am left-handed. Let's see, what else? Nothing much else. Kind of boring. So yeah, there's the village wants to put a gas station right up against residential homes, and I don't think that that's a really good idea. I think that benzene being released is not good when it comes to children in backyards, and so I'm fighting that. Anyway, so that was the MAC bronzer. I'm now going to be putting on, this is the Becca, Chloe, and Malika palette. This is the lighter of the two. This is Made with Love by Chloe, as opposed to the Made with Love by Malika, which is, I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly, I'm not 100% sure, which is a darker color, and that's a little too dark for me. So I'm going to start off with this bronzy color, and I'm using a Morphe M581 brush, Morphe M581, and I am putting the bronze color on the top of my cheekbones and blending that in well. Then I'm going to go with more of this warmer tone, and the color is called, I believe, Fierce. So it's kind of the warmer tone of the two. The other color is called Fabulosity. And the bronze color I used was called Cocoa Bronze. So I'm putting that on top of the bronze that I put on just to kind of give an extra pop to the cheeks. And then getting up into the temples and blending that as well. Let's see. Then I'm going to grab my, let's see here. This is from the Jeffree Star collection, Morphe Jeffree Star collection, and this is the J55, and I'm going to use this highlighter shade here. The color is called Glow Up, and I'm going to use that on the top of my cheeks just to add a little pop of interest at the top of my cheeks, but also to make my cheeks look higher. I was hoping to ride my bike this weekend. Unfortunately, it is snowing. It is April 14th. It is the Chicagoland area, and it is snowing. We have about 4 inches right now, and we have no signs of it letting up. So, needless to say, that's fun. So after this video, I will be doing snow removal. Anyway, so my intimidation eyeshadow, as I like to call it, this is the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe, and this is called Ring the Alarm. And these are really, really pretty, kind of orange, and then we have some purple colors down here, a little bit of brown. But I'm going to go with this color Rush, I'm going to start off with Rush, and then I'm also going to use this purple color Framed. Kind of gives that kind of a sunsetty look, which is really, really pretty. So I'm going to start off with Rush. I'm using my Real Techniques 308 brush. I really like this one a lot. Real Techniques, if you are listening, I would love for you to sell this brush by itself. This is a great brush. I really, really, really love this brush. But it comes as part of a set, and I would really like to buy it by itself because I usually buy a lot of duplicates, only because then I don't have to clean them quite as much. Okay, I'm going to put that onto the lid, and we're going to go a little higher, and I'm going to take it out a little bit at the end. So it's in the corner here, up above the crease, and then out. I do have partially hooded eyes. I don't have fully hooded eyes like an Ava Gardner or something like that, whose eyes were just absolutely sexy. But they are partially hooded, and so sometimes I have issues with the crease being seen, or I should say, I lose the lid in the crease. It has a tendency to tuck underneath, so I want to bring a little bit more drama to the eyes. Okay. Then I'm going to take this very pretty color Framed. It's this purpley color right here. And this is the Jeffree Star J56 brush. I like this one a lot. If you see a lot of movement in the background, that's the cats attacking. Cats attacking the backdrop. Oh, yeah. Stop that. Sorry about that. I have visions of that just going down. So I'm going to work it into the crease. I have 3 cats. My oldest cat, Mowgli, he found 2 kittens. No! Sorry about that. He found 2 kittens in the backyard. And those 2 kittens I fell in love with. And yeah, so needless to say, they became part of the family about 2 years ago. Almost 3 years ago. It'll be 3 years ago, probably like in the beginning of July. So we had to go through and get them taken care of. They got fixed so that we don't have kittens because I have 2 males and 1 female now. The 2 kittens are Wiley Kit and Wiley Cat. We call them Kit and Cat. Kit is the female and Cat is the male. So I have 2 males and a female. They all get along really, really well. But for some reason, they love the backdrop. And so they like playing in it a lot. So I'm just kind of building up the color in the crease. And then I'm going to build it up slightly in the corner. So this kind of reminds me of a sunset. In fact, the sunset that I was looking at last night was really pretty. It had that, very vibrant orange. And then on top of that was that purple glow. So I really thought that it looked gorgeous. And that's what this eyeshadow look reminds me of. Okay, so that's nicely blended. Then, let's see here. Actually, I can probably stand to blend it a little bit more. So I'm going to take a clean brush. And this one is an M573, M573. And I'm just going to clean it up and kind of blend it out, just so we have no harsh lines. Unlike the looks in the 80s and the 90s where we didn't blend eyeshadows at all, and everything was a very harsh look. Because we didn't understand things back then, or we didn't care. At least from my standpoint. And everything was about frosts. I don't know what it was, but we were all about the frosts. And foundation, 3 shades too dark. That was always great. That was a fantastic look. Not really. So anyway, I'm also going to put on some eyeliner. This is MAC and this is Teddy. This is a well-loved pencil. This one is a brown with kind of a bronzy look in it. And I'm just going to go lightly along the lash line, the upper lash line. I'm not going to worry about the lower lash line. Whoops, as I'm hitting things here. And the cats have decided not to attack the backdrop anymore, but that was pretty funny. I am looking in here because my vision is absolutely horrible. Okay, so I'm going to bring this mirror a little bit closer. Sorry if they see it in here, but unfortunately, when you get to be older, and when you've had glasses since you were 12, yeah, your eyesight has a tendency to be a little on the bad side. I'm using Too Faced's Better Than Sex mascara in black. Honestly, I don't know if it has another color, but I like this mascara a lot. It does give a great volume to the lashes. I don't curl my lashes. My lashes are naturally curly, so I don't feel the need to curl them. Although some people may say, no, you need to curl them. I've not gotten any overly judgmental looks saying, hey, your lashes are too straight. That was kind of a weird statement, but hey. But I would appreciate feedback. So when my friends tell me I'm having a bad makeup day, I appreciate it. Because they're like, did you seriously go with that look? And it's like, ooh, okay, sorry. But girls helping out girls, that's the way it should be. Or women helping out women. We all need to stick by each other. Okay. This one's getting a little clumpy. So this one's an older mascara too. I may need to replace it soon. Not 100% sure. The great thing about oranges, and when you have a blue eye, is that it brings out the blue eyes a lot more. So that's great. So yeah, it just brings it up. Let's see. And I'm going to use, this is Too Faced Peach Puff Diffused Lip Color. And the color is called Brunchin'. And this is just kind of a nice soft brown. And I like the applicator. Plus I like the fact that it tastes like peaches. Gives a nice soft blurred line. Or I should say it gives you no harsh lines. It's all soft and blurred. As I said, it tastes like peaches. Whoop. Okay. Then I am going to take this setting spray, Anastasia Dewy Set. This is kind of a glowy look, so I'm going to shake it up and not talk while I'm spraying this, because I learned from last week that it absolutely tastes horrible. And then a trick that I learned from James Charles, I've been watching his videos, and he pulls out a fan and helps dry the face. I thought it was ridiculous until I tried it, and it really works. So, see? My hair's a mess today. I like the Dewy Set spray because it gives you kind of that kind of glowy look. If your skin is a little on the oily side, which sometimes mine is, more on the summer as opposed to the winter, then this may give you a greasy look, so it's something that you might want to think about. You might want to stay away from. You can absolutely use any setting spray. There's a lot of great setting sprays out there. NYX makes a great one. I think MAC makes one. Of course, Scandinavia, which is the brand, I think Urban Decay uses them for their setting sprays. Sorry, I just cracked my knuckle right there. There's a whole bunch of different ones out there. I think Makeup Revolution is another one that's an inexpensive makeup spray. So there's a lot of them out there. There's dewy ones, there's matte ones, whatever works best for you. So that is this Intimidation eyeshadow. What it did was it gave me confidence to get up in front of a whole room of people and speak, which is really nerve-wracking when you think about it, unless you do it a lot. So next week I might try a yoga skin video, which may look really greasy, or it may look really ridiculous, or it may look really fresh and amazing. But that is a big trend that's going on right now, and so I thought I might try it. And so I might adapt it for an older skin. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.